Welcome back, everybody. When it's time to retire, most of us know we need a strong money plan. But what about health coverage? Joining me now with some helpful advice is Bob Gunia with Physicians Mutual Insurance. Good morning to you, Bob.
Good morning, Molly. It's great to be here.
Great to have you. I'm still getting used to having people here in person.
Live.
So, yeah, you're actually here. I can reach out and touch you. It's not virtual. We were talking a little bit during the commercial break. I think retirement is stressful for people because you know that you need to do a lot of planning to be truly ready for it. And we've had a tough couple of years, and I think people want to find the joy in it when it comes time to not work anymore.
Absolutely. And over the last 2 years, we've all shared experiences of the uncertainty, the anxiety that comes with not having any previous experience on how to handle a pandemic. And so, interesting enough, those same emotions people experience as they approach retirement, because there's no previous experience to draw upon. And so you almost get kind of, you freeze a little bit in terms of what's important. And many times people are aware of the financial planning that's necessary, that you gotta save young. We tell our kids that. But when it comes to healthcare and retirement, it's things that people don't even think about up until the actual moment when maybe they're turning 65. And so that can create some anxiety, but it doesn't have to be that way. The good news is, with the right education, with the right help, you can make good, solid decisions by finding a right educator, and at Physicians Mutual, that's what we do.
Yeah, and I think for some people it might feel like, oh, you have to sort of predict the future in terms of what you're going to need for healthcare. But it's really not like that. It's just about having a good, solid plan.
It is, and typically you lose three things when you retire. The first thing you lose is your group health plan, and that's something for a lot of people who are fortunate to have health insurance through their employer. You don't really read your policy. You never really made a choice. This is our employee health plan. This is the deductibles and all that. And you kind of just, accept it. When you get to retirement, you have to think about what is my health coverage. And then secondly, sometimes, if you're lucky to have dental insurance through your employer-sponsored coverage, that goes away. And then group life insurance. And so it's important to look at some products to help supplement and to provide that coverage post-65 in retirement. And most of it centers around Medicare.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It's that group care, the dental that you mentioned, and those other things that we expect with retirement, the life insurance that comes with group plans too. So in terms of ensuring that our needs and our health is covered in retirement, what should we be doing?
Well, first of all, as I mentioned, Medicare is the solution for the vast majority. It's a wonderful program. The issue is it doesn't cover everything, and so you do need to think about other coverage as well. The one thing that I would throw out, just so people gain some familiarity with the Medicare program, so people don't feel as though it's something that they can't absorb or understand, but that what's in with their reach, just a quick briefer on the ABCDs of Medicare.
Yes, please.
So Part A for Medicare is hospital coverage, and so that covers, if you're doing an overnight stay in the hospital. We've already paid for it. So it's tax time, where if you look at your pay stub and you see that Medicare tax, that money is used to fund Part A of Medicare. So we're already paying into it.
Got it.
Part B is for physician services, your outpatient services. And that payment is a blend of a premium that you have to pay when you retire, roughly 25% of the cost of the overall benefits, and then 75% comes from the federal government. Part B is being very important as well. Part C is Medicare Advantage, and so it's a completely different privatization of Medicare with a different set of deductibles and copays, and oftentimes you have to see a particular doctor in the network. And then Part D stands for D for drugs. Yes, exactly. And so those prescription drugs, and try to find the right formula to help the needs that you have in retirement in terms of the type of prescriptions that you have.
And needs change too, and I know that's why people reevaluate it and continue the education process. You mentioned something important, that is that Medicare doesn't cover everything. So what is good advice then for getting started for people and helping sort of fill in those gaps?
Yeah, so Medicare covers approximately 80% of the cost, so there's a 20% gap. And when people are in retirement, they're on fixed incomes, and so they want to be able to plan and not have to worry about an unplanned expense or a big deductible or co-insurance or copay. So people look to Medicare supplement insurance. And so that's a way to help fill those gaps, in exchange for that premium for MedSup and then your Medicare benefits. You can plan month to month what's your healthcare expenses. So that's something to look into. And then dental insurance as well is something to explore as well, because, people are keeping their teeth longer into retirement. Yeah, and so it's not just go to the dentist and pull it out. And boy, your oral health care, it's a gateway to the rest of the body, so that's really important. And then life insurance too as well. There's be guaranteed issue life options as well. And so, what we do at Physicians Mutual, and I think this is important for folks is to keep in mind, is education first as you're sitting down, because it can be overwhelming. You never want to be pressured into the situation. And so good education to start on those issues that you brought up are really important.
Yeah, and I know that Physicians Mutual has been providing health coverage for 120 years. You've been doing it for a while. Not you personally.
Yeah.
But I wonder if people have ever asked you if you provide coverage for animals.
Oh, it's one of the fastest growing insurance for your pets. And so it's relatively new in the States, but it's been around for a couple of decades, and maybe people aren't as familiar with it. Physicians Mutual is launching insurance for your pets. And
this
so
is exciting.
It is. So towards the end of May, we'll be going live with our first ever pet insurance product that you can look into. And it's a great way to, there's expense in the vet bills, and, we love our pets, but, they have health needs as well.
They absolutely do. That's exciting. Congratulations on that. Thank you so much for joining us with this education. It was really important, and I actually understood it, so I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly.
Appreciate it. And for more information, you can visit physiciansmutual.com.